Stop number 7 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to North Wilkesboro Speedway, Wilkesboro, North Carolina, under cloudy skies in the middle of the brushy mountains in Wilkesboro County, North Carolina. As we're here today for the running of the First Union 400s, we have 60 laps of racing on tap for you here today on this .625 mile racetrack. Second of race we'll have on a short track as well too. We were at Bristol the last race in the tour, where we saw Colin Cropley get the win. We're here today at North Wilkesboro. Of course, the next race afterwards will be at Martinsville Speedway for the STP 500. So, with that said, here's your starting lineup for today's First Union 400. On the pole, it's car 26, the Quaker State Buick of Joshua Osborne. Second time a Buick's been on the pole this season. I think second time. Yeah, second time a Buick's been on the pole this season. Alongside him is Kyle Matthews in 42, the Mellow Yellow Pontiac, both of whom carry in. Actually, Joshua only carries the in-car camera in today's event. Excuse me on that one there. Row 2 is Jessica Shelton, car number 9, and car number 1, Trent Dunham, the Skull Classic Oldsmobile. Row 3 has car number 3, Cole Deaver, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, and number 52, the Alka-Seltzer Pontiac of Seth Cole. Going to row 4, he always runs well here at North Wilkesboro. Here it's number 15, Quentin Moore, the defending series champion, and number 2, Dylan Young on the outside. Row 5 has car 21, Tori Gossett in the Citgo Ford, and she'll be alongside number 71, Charles Sanford in the Big Apple Market Chevrolet. Row 6, car 25, the winner of the season at Bristol, Colin Cropley in the Kodiak Chevrolet. He's alongside number 90, Caleb Fogler. Next row down is number 17, Raphael LeDuc in the Western Auto Chevrolet. He's alongside number 5, it is Austin Reed. Next row down is car 28, Keith Batson, the Texaco Haviland Ford, and number 22, the winner of the season at Richmond, is Mitchell Hodak in the Maxwell House Ford. Next row down, number 55, Chris Thornton, the Jasper Engines Ford. He's Jasper Engines Pontiac, alongside number 4, the Kodak Film Chevrolet of William Brock. Next row down is car 66, the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Machine of Eric Monaco. He's been quietly having a pretty good season so far. In that Pontiac, he's alongside number 98, Matt McIntyre, sitting alongside. Next row down is number 6, the Folgers Ford of Cody McGurk. And starting alongside is number 7, the AK Racing Hooters Ford. It's Aubrey Scott here. Hooters coming on board this race here, for a couple of races here, and see how it goes from there on out there. Of course, obviously, also saying too, the Hooters will be a sponsor on this car rest of the season, so I'm hearing as well too. Next row down, number 30, it is the Pennzoil Pontiac of Zachary Fitzwater. Number 19, Jackson Haywood, the Tyson Holly Farms Ford. Next row, 43, Mike Becker, looking to turn his season around. It's currently last place in the points. Alongside his number 11, it is Kat Batson. Next row down, number 10, Alexander Rowe, and number 24, Phil Parker. Then 68, Ben Cohen, and 49, Richie Fogelman. Next row down has number 33, Nathan Ormond. And beside him, number 94, it is Dylan Poteet in the Sunoco Ultra Oldsmobile. Next row down has car number 75, Laura Chung, and alongside her is number 12, Ryan George. Then it's number 27, Daniel Boyles, and number 12, Daniel Boyles, and alongside number 8, that's Noah Sewell. Next row down is number 73, Carson Gum, who won at Darlington this season. He's alongside number 18, Ryan Brommer. Starting shotgun is number 20, Rob Evans. That's the last starter here today at North Wilkesboro. The in-car cameras today will be carried by Joshua Osborne, Aubrey Scott, and Eric Monaco. Those will be your 3 in-car cameras in today's race in the First Union 400. The second of 3 shares, as we mentioned, on a short track. We were at Bristol last time. We're at North Wilkesboro today. Martinsville's next on the tour. Then after Martinsville, the shortest and the slowest on the circuit, we'll be going from there to the longest and the fastest at Talladega for the Winston 500, the always exciting Winston 500, which will be 2 races for now. And then after that, we'll be going to Sonoma for the first road course race of the season. And after that will be the All-Star race at Charlotte, coming up a little further down on the schedule. So with that all said, here comes the command to fire the engines for today's First Union 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Command has been given to fire the engines, so we're set for racing here today on this .625 mile racetrack. pace car needs to go around for the pace up, and the pace up, and we'll be back for the start of the race right after this. Back at North Wilkesboro Speedway as the pace car comes on the pit road right now. Joshua Osborne and Kyle Matthews, one from Kentucky and the other from Ohio, a Buick and a Pontiac. On the pole for this event here, on the front row for this event here, and Jessica Shelton, Trent Dunham, Cole Deaver, and Seth Cole, the top 6 as the green flags with a fly, and the first Union 400 is on. Osborne and Matthews side by side. Here comes Jessica Shelton down the low side, trying to make it 3 wide. Matthews way up on the high side here. Shelton down the low side, takes second position away. Osborne leads the first lap of this event. Cole Deaver side by side with Kyle Matthews as they go into turn number 1 here again. Quentin Moore trying for third position, or fourth position, I should say. Trent Dunham running in sixth position right now as they come down through turns 3 and 4 right now. And now Matthews still up in the high side as they come out turn number 4. And Owen Palms on the front stretch, maybe? Nope. And 3 wide in turn number 1 right there. That's the 18 of Ryan Brommer, the 24 of Phil Parker, and the 49 of Reggie Fogelman. 3 wide in the third corner now as they go through, as they come down through there. Dylan Poteet, Noah Sewell, and Ryan George all joining on the fun right now, and they're 3 wide even up ahead of them as well too. Look at this gaggle of cars right there. Actually, one behind Carson Gum, Matt McIntyre, and William Brock. Off the 4th turn to come right now here, and several cars getting tail happy off that 4th corner now, as now Rob Evans decided to make it 3 wide now, and he'll bring the 11 car Cat Batson with him there. 3 red cars in that mix right there. One's an Oldsmobile and the other a Ford and the other a Chevy. 10 and the 5 cars going at it right now as they go through the 3rd and 4th turns now. Rafael Duke to the inside there, and Tori Gossett getting very loose going in turn number come off the 4th corner. Darn pace car. Now Mike Becker and Keith Batson going at the 43 and 28 cars. Becker takes that spot away now as they come through turns 3 and 4 now, and now he's going to go out with Eric Monaco and the 30 car of Zachary Fitzwater to head back into turn number 1 again. Becker falls back in line now as they go through turns off the 2nd corner. Regroups, tries it once again. And now Batson now being passed by the 68 car of Ben Cohen, who's had 2 top 10 finishes so far this season in that Country Time Oldsmobile. We keep talking about the rookies this season right there of Gossett and Cohen as the yellow flag flies for the first time. Those two have just been absolutely amazing this season as Jessica Shelton took the lead as the yellow flag flies. There is the 68 car of Ryan Brommer who has spun. Take a look at what happened here. Brommer in a 68 car, or in an 18 car, got turned by the 20 car of Rob Evans there, and it sends him right into the wall hard. Here comes the 49 of Reggie Fogelman. Not quite close enough to get take a look at how Jessica Shelton took the lead here. She moved inside of Joshua Osborne, moved Joshua up the track now as they come out that second corner. Jessica got the bite off that Ford turn right there, and she pushes her blue Ford ahead of Osborne's Buick. And Jessica won race back to the start-finish line, and therefore she will lead. She'll take the lead in the first Union 400. Joshua Osborne second, then Cole Deaver, Quentin Moore, and Kyle Matthews the top five. We'll be back for the restart right after this. Pace car just now coming off turn number into the pits and going in turn 3. The pit entrance is in the turn 3 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Jessica Shelton, car number 9, is your leader of the race here. Joshua Osborne second place. Third is Cole Deaver. Fourth position is Quentin Moore, then Kyle Matthews, Trent Dunham, Tori Gossett, Colin Cropley, Dylan Young, and Charles Sanford the top 10. And Joshua to the inside lane there, looking to regain the lead on Jessica Shelton. And Joshua moves inside, says, "No way, Jess! I'm the person who's supposed to be up front." And Joshua Osborne back in the lead again. Shelton not giving up without a fight though in the outside lane with there. You can rest assured of that. But now Cole Deaver and Quentin Moore decides to throw their hat in the ring in this battle here as they go into turn number 3 now. Now Cole Deaver puts the GM Goodwrench Chevy to the low side, takes the position away, and now Quentin Moore says, "Nuh-uh, Cole, I want to go for the lead here." He's got second place right now in that red number 15 car there. Quentin looking to get his first victory of the season here. Cole Deaver's already won race this season. Let's remember their drivers like Osborne, Moore, Shelton, and Dylan Young, and right there behind Kyle Matthews, along with also the one of Trent Dunham. Those drivers can keep the streak alive there of 6 winners in the first 6 races of the season. Well, one of those drivers can make it extend the streak to 7 of 7. And Quentin Moore wants to become that 7th winner this season too, and as does Osborne for that fact too. But Quentin's red Ford making strides on closing on that green Buick. And here comes Trent Dunham to the low side as he goes toe-to-toe with Jessica Shelton. Couple of tough drivers right here to the inside lane, and Trent Dunham going for 3rd place. Kyle Matthews watching all this behind as well too, as is Dylan Young, as is Cole Deaver, as is Seth Cole, as is Tori Gossett, and all those drivers behind. Rafael Duke in 10th position as he's gotten past Colin Cropley for a spot. And problems in turn number 1 here. Trent Dunham, Jessica Shelton, Keith Batson, and Cody McGurk all involved in the crash. Good Lord. How much bad luck can Jessica Shelton have this season? Here, a driver who usually runs well at North Wilkesboro. And Cody McGurk, of course, unfortunately for him, there's the 6 car on pit road. And Trent Dunham just had Shelton in the turn number 1 right there, sends those 3 along with Kyle Matthews into the wall. And then McGurk gets into Matthews right there, Batson gets into McGurk, and then a whole mess of cars just keeps on coming. I don't think, I see some damage on the back of Shelton's car, but and so Jessica, who led on the last restart there, she's dropped to 22nd position now in that Coors Light Ford. And Chris Dollerton on the inside lane with there looks like he may have some problems in that Jasper Engine's Pontiac. 35 miles an hour, the pit road speed limit here at North Wilkesboro Speedway here as he comes in the pit road, and to the attention of the Jasper Engine's crew. Dollerton from the state of Texas, they're a season 10 champion in this series. He will be in the Winston, as we mentioned, in Winston also race this season, whether he wins or not though, because he gets in by being the season 10 champion, a former series champion in the Castrol Cup Series. And both Dallerton and McGurk both fall out of the race there. So bad brakes for both the drivers here. As it is a gearbox failure for the 55 car of Dallerton, and and they're not giving a word on the 6 car just yet. But car 26, Joshua Osborne, cheerleader, will be back for the restart right after this. Quentin Moore second, then Dylan Young, Cole Deaver, and the 21 Tori Gossett will be back for the restart right after this. Pace car sights are off here. We'll be restarting on lap 29. We'll be almost at the halfway point of the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway here. As a caution flag is flown because of a crash involving Cody McGurk, Jessica Shelton, Kyle Matthews, and Trent Dunham. Matthews, Dunham, and Shelton were all in the top 5 trying to chase down Joshua Osborne and Quentin Moore when suddenly all heck broke loose. As they'll come to restart right now, it's the Quaker State Buick, Joshua Osborne. Out in front, then it's Moore, Young, Deaver, Gossett, Cole, Seth Cole in 6th position. Then it's Raphael Duke, Colin Cropley, Charles Samper, and Ben Cohen, the top 10. But here comes the battle for that position here as Eric Monaco goes inside in the 66 machine, and here comes Monaco making a pretty good run here. Eric Monaco, we mentioned, has had a good season so far in a Phillips 66 Trop Arctic machine. And he's got the position. Now he wants 9th as he goes inside of the 71 car of Charles Sanford. I tell you that, keep your eye on a 66 machine. That car is flying right now. Up to 9th place. He's already picked off 2 cars since the restart about a couple of laps ago. We're now halfway home, 30 down and 30 to go here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Now Tori Gossett's his next potential victim, I should say, in taking position away. As Colin Cropley goes past the 17 car of Raphael Leduc. Now Leduc is now under the gun from the 21 car now, and maybe also the 66 car as well too. Monaco not missing the beat right now, as we mentioned here, and Ben Cohen takes 10th position away from Charles Sanford now. Sanford, that Big Apple Markets Chevrolet, having a solid day so far. He wants to get into the top 10 finish here, and here comes Monaco trying the outside lane. That does not work, but Tori Gossett now, meantime, she gets inside of the 17 car, gets loose, come off that 4th turn. As they go through turns 1 and 2 here, and now Eric Monaco decides, hey, this is fun. I want to go inside of the 17 car and try to get position away, and he will do so. Back to leaders here, and Quentin Moore is seeing that green car get smaller and smaller from his vision now. As Joshua Osborne, who started from the pole, the only laps he did not lead there was during the caution flag, was when the caution flag came out on lap number 7 when Jessica Shelton took the lead, and she led basically pretty much the entire caution flag there until Osborne went inside and just went inside with full force and just took the lead away from Shelton as Keith Batson comes off pit road. He is 36.3 as he is in 36th position right now, but he unfortunately is not on the lead lap. He is right now in 36th position, 4 laps down in this race here. 83.631 miles an hour, the average speed so far, and now Batson coming back down pit road. Apparently he's not happy at all. Well, nobody would be if they're having to ride around trying to make points, though, when you want to be out there racing for a win. 35 miles an hour on pit road for the 28 Texaco for the Texaco Haviland Ford, as he brings it to the attention of the Haviland crew, and apparently he may have gotten black flag for illegal entrance on pit road or speeding. One of the two things that happened to that 2018. Dylan Young's in 3rd position right now. 4th position is Cole Deaver. 5th is Seth Cole. Colin Cropley finished with a win at Bristol. Looking for another solid run here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. He's right now 6th position in the field here in a 25 Kodiak car. Cropley said if he wanted to keep this right again for next season, he wants to turn things around here. Well, he said that after race at Richmond, and Cropley has since had a couple of more bad races. So I don't know what he's going to say about that now, but now that he's won at Bristol and now he's having a good run here at North Wilkesboro, he may be a few more good runs away from changing his mind for season 36, which will be going to the 1992 car set. And this is Cropley's second season in that 25 car. He's in 6th position right now, and under pressure now from Tori Gossett in the 21 car, who's running in 7th. And meantime, Seth Cole and Cole Deaver are battling it out for position right now and trying to close up on the 2 of Dylan Young. Deaver in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, the Daytona 500 champion. Quentin here. Right now, the top 3 drivers in the field there, Joshua Osborne, Quentin Moore, and Dylan Young, trying to extend the streak of different winners in the first race of the season. We've been 6 for 6 so far. We had Deaver win the Daytona 500, Kyle Matthews win at Rockingham, Mitchell Hodak win at Richmond, Noah Sewell won at Atlanta, Carson Gum won at Darlington, and Colin Cropley won at Bristol. And Osborne, Moore, and Young could make it 7 for 7. But Cole Deaver right now running in 4th position right now. He could have something to say about that. There, Seth Cole's also not yet won this season. He could fit in the equation as well too. But the problem right now is first and second is 1 second apart. There is Quentin Moore though, and he is trying not to let that 26 car of Osborne get further and further away from his vision. Check the margin assigned by, and it closed up a slight bit though, 103. But as we go through turns 1 and 2 once again here, the Motorcraft Ford, second place finisher at Richmond to Mitchell Hodak. And he hopes this will not be another second place run here today, but it's looking like it right now, provided if nothing goes wrong with Osborne's car. And he just opened the lead up to 118 now in that Quaker State machine. That car was very fast in happy hour as well too. Osborne in fact was the fastest in happy hour and fastest in qualifying. So that Quaker State team may have hit on something here at North Wilkesboro, and you can bet they'll want to take that setup to Martinsville, which is next on the schedule. And Osborne also is a former winner at Martinsville too. He's also a former winner at Wilkesboro as well too. He's won the first union race once, and he's never won the Holly Farms race, which will be the next race next time we go here to Wilkesboro. That will be the 27th race of the season on the schedule out of the 31 that's to be run this season. Meantime, battle for 6th position starting to develop a little bit between the 25 of Colin Cropley and the 21 of Tori Gossett. She has closed up a little bit now. She is now closer to, well, let's see, about 0.2 of a second now. 3.86 seconds back in the lead is Cropley. Gossett 4.07 back in the lead now. As they come through turns number 3 and 4 right now. Those two drivers have started to form their own super teams here. Cropley with his own super team here. Gossett driving for Quentin Moore and his team right there. That he's consisted of himself, Cody McGurk, and Gossett's the new driver this season there. I'd say if she runs well enough, though, Quentin may put her in another car. That 21 car was a Morgan Shepherd car the next year in '92 for the '92 car set though. So Quentin will be taking over that 21 ride next season. I tell you what, though, Cropley under pressure right now. And meantime, Quentin Moore, speaking of him, he's closed up a little bit on Osborne now. It's now 84 hundredths of a second there. So as we now have 7 laps from the finish, and Keith Batson has kind of ruined that now. He's now pulled up in front of Quentin now, and here comes Batson to the low side. Oh, could Osborne be having a problem? Could Osborne be having a problem? He is now slowing up a little bit. It's 0.7 of a second now. It was 1:22 the last time by. Now Batson comes on pit road once again. He's been in and out of pit road all day long so far. Quentin had to take evasive action right there, coming up on Batson, and that cost him some time. It's now 8,800 this time by. But Quentin Moore driving his heart out right now in that Motorcraft Ford. He's got a good short track setup under the hood of that machine there, and of course, as we mentioned, they need to work on the speedway setup here when we go to tracks like when we go to some of the 1.5 to 2 mile tracks. One 2 mile track he does run good on is at Michigan Speedway. He always runs good on that track. Off the fourth turn now. We got now 4 laps to go. 7,800 per second the margin that time by. Between the 26 and 15 cars here, there's Osborne. There's Moore. Dylan Young is 2 seconds back in the leader right now. So he remains third. Deaver remains fourth, and Seth Cole remains fifth. And battle between Cropley and Gossett. It's still Cropley ahead of Gossett right now by about 0.3 of a second. Cropley's in 6th, Gossett's still 7th. 2 laps to go this time by for Joshua Osborne in car 26. He had a hit and miss season last season with that 19 car. He drove the 26 car 2 seasons earlier and won 3 times with it there, and one of those 3 came on a short track at Martinsville. And now he's about a lap and a half away from a win at North Wilkesboro Speedway as the white flag waves. 1 lap remaining for Joshua Osborne. Osborne praying that nothing goes wrong in that last lap of the race there, that 26 machine. Quentin Moore still trying to close up, but he's going to be short this time by here as they come off the 4th turn now. And checker flag waits for car 26. Joshua Osborne wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro. A dominating performance for the Quaker State Buick as Joshua Osborne makes it 7 winners in the first 7 races of the season, and second this season for Buick. Noah Sewell won with the Buick at Atlanta, and now Osborne takes one to victory lane at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Quentin Moore comes home second. Third, we'll go to Dylan Young. 4th to Cole Deaver. 5th to Seth Cole. Colin Cropley holds off Tori Gossett for 6th. Gossett finishes 7th. 8th will go to Eric Monaco. Another solid day for the 66 team. Charles Sanford comes home in 9th. And Austin Reed, after getting caught up in a crash earlier in the race here, he ends up finishing in 10th position in the number 5 car here at North Wilkesboro Speedway here. 92.955 miles an hour, that's average speed of almost 93 miles an hour. And it's Joshua Osborne who goes on to win here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway here. 2 caution flags flew here today. And like I said, I guarantee that Quaker State team is going to want to bring that setup to Martinsville, see how it runs it on that tight track. Rest of the finishers here. Ben Cohen with another solid day. He ends up finishing 11th. Aubrey Scott 12th. Rafaela Duke 13th. Laura Chung 14th. Then Trent Dunham comes home in 15th position. 16th will go to Alexander Rowe. Cat Batson 17th. 18th will go to Daniel Voiles. 19th to Matt McIntyre. And Reggie Fogelman with a solid day in 20th. Nathan Orman, William Brock, Rob Evans, Mitchell Hodak, Caleb Fogler in the top 25. 26 through 30 is Dylan Pote, Mike Becker, Carson Gum, Ryan George, and Zachary Fitzwater matching his car number in 30th position. 31st on down, Bill Parker 31st, Noah Sewell 32nd, Jessica Shelton 33rd. A tough break for her after leading a few laps in the race. Jackson Haywood 34th, and Kyle Matthews was the last car to finish on the lead lap in 35th position. Keith Batson, the only car not on the lead lap, he ends up finishing 14 laps down in 36th position here. Chris Dalton, Cody McGurk, and Ryan Brommer, all 3 of those cars out of the race here. Dalton, the only car out not because of a crash, but he went out because of a gearbox failure on his Jasper Engine's Pontiac. But a dominating win for Joshua Osborne as he takes home the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. The man out of the state of Kentucky wins it here today. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races, we got gaming videos, we got in our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA South Dakota desires to have for a channel, be sure to check out South Star Cell Cup Series, the main series on this channel. And if you want in on future seasons of South Series, be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. And also, if you want in on future, and also check out our other channel that is NNSCRA offline. That channel being X867539A58X, X8675309858X. That's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. And also check out the channel that he collaborated with Kyle Matthews in doing. That is the channel We the Coasters. If you are a roller coaster / theme park / amusement park fan, then We the Coasters is the channel for you. And subscribe to that channel for some cool stuff as well too. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel you're watching right here, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, for some in-our offline racing, in-our online racing, in our offline, in our online gaming videos, whatever Seth Cole desires to have for his channel. So that will do here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Congratulations once again to Joshua Osborne, winner of the first Union 400. For now, this is James Cross. It's been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 11 years of offline racing at its best. We'll see you at Martinsville Speedway for the STP 500.